When I first started 3D printing, keeping track of filaments was easy. I had maybe 5 spools, mostly PLA in the usual colors. I could tell just by the eye what was what, how much was left, and it worked for a while. But now, with over 50 spools in all kinds of colors and materials like PLA, PETG, and even some ABS, it's a different story. Today, I'm going to show you how I track my filament stock as a small made-to-order business and why switching to Spoolman has made things so much easier. Back then, filament tracking meant not really tracking anything. I just remember which spool had what, and I always had a rough idea of how much was left. But as orders started to grow, especially during Easter for some bunnies, custom name signs, home decor pieces, I needed more color options. And that's when things got messy. With dozens of spools, it's impossible to track by memory. I'd end up ordering duplicates or running out mid-print. And for a business that's mostly made to order, that's not just inconvenient, that's quite risky. Initially, I tried using a spreadsheet. It kind of worked, but only if I remembered to actually update it after buying new filament or after each print. I also looked for mobile and online solutions, but I couldn't quite find anything that fit my needs. That's when I found Spoolman. It's a free open source tool that you can run locally. I run mine on Raspberry Pi and it's accessible through any browser on my network, on PC, on my mobile, or a tablet. It lets me track every spool I own by color, material, weight, and brand. No more guessing or over-ordering filaments. Here's what my dashboard looks like. You can see all my active spools here color-coded with the remaining weight and material type. In order to add a new spool, I just simply click Add Spool and it fills the details automatically from the filament I have chosen, and I simply add the weight that's remaining on the spool. For the brand new spool, that's very easy as it automatically sets that value to 1000 grams, which is standard for filaments as a 1 kilogram weight. If I would have a spool that's not yet entered into the system, but it had less than 1 kilogram of filament left, I would either have to estimate the weight or use the indicator on the spool if it's available. When I use a spool for print, I just subtract the estimated weight used and the Spoolman automatically updates the remaining value. If we take this filament, for example, and we click that icon here and enter 100 grams and click Save, you can see the remaining weight has dropped by 100 grams. You can also update it by linear meters, but I choose to keep everything simple and have it in weight. If you for some reason made a mistake or subtracted the weight from the wrong filament, you can fix this by going back to the same icon and putting a negative value. So let's put here minus 100 grams. It will add back the 100 grams that I've subtracted initially. On the dashboard, you can filter by the material and see which spools are low. I use this pretty much every day to track my spools and see if I need to reorder any filaments. Since switching to Spoolman, I've saved time, reduced waste, and avoid unnecessarily reorders. If you're growing a 3D printing business or simply have a lot of different colors, I highly recommend setting up some kind of tracking system, whether it's a simple spreadsheet to begin with or something more automatic like Spoolman. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you use a different system to track your filaments or want to know more about my setup, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be sharing more videos on running a small business, 3D printing, home decor inspiration, and gift ideas. Until next time!